Throughout the last few years of my life, I've been fortunate enough to be surrounded by high-level men. Now, through this, I've noticed several things that mentally strong men never do. Listen, I'm gonna level with you. Life is full of pain. Especially as you evolve as a young man, there will be more challenges that come your way. As you grow, you will learn that the challenges are still there. They're just in different ways. The question is, how will you respond to these challenges? That's ultimately what separates a mentally strong man from a mentally weak man. If you can master having a strong mindset, that is a man's superpower to living a successful life, having successful relationships, being successful financially, and really feeling fulfilled. Mentally strong man will never do is beg, be desperate, chase, anything along those lines. Picture yourself as an attractive woman and you have 100 different options coming your way, texting you all the time, blowing up your DMs, calling you. Ultimately, they want your time. But that woman has one person, one man, that is not really giving her the time of day. He's not begging, not pushing. Let's make a perfect example, James Bond, right? You look at the way that he carries himself. There's no begging, there's no desperation, there's no chasing. His presence alone commands the attention of other women. Now, this is not a conversation about how to get women. The analogy here is to understand if you are desperate, begging, and chasing, you create no value. You want to put yourself in a position where you are growing, building yourself to be a stronger man mentally, physically, in every facet of your life, and opportunities will present themselves within that. Not owning up to your actions, not taking responsibility for any failures that you had in your life. I'm sure you've made mistakes, all of us had, but the difference, what separates a strong man from a weak man, is ultimately how you handle that mistake. Do you just leave it there, right? Do you blame it on somebody else? No. If you really want to grow, you need to be able to take responsibility for your actions. All right, great. You crashed the car, broke something that was important to somebody, own up to it. People will have more respect for you when you own up to your actions rather than lying about it and then them finding out about it later, okay? As we all know, trust is something that's very difficult to build, but with one sweep, the entire building can be completely gone. When you fail, own up to your actions. Let's talk about complaining for a minute. All transparency, when I was way younger, I used to complain all the time. And then I grew and I realized that nobody was listening to what I was saying. I was wasting my breath, I was wasting my energy, and I was wasting my mind. So I realized instead of focusing on the negative, let's scratch that and let's start focusing on the positive. Okay, maybe it was a bad experience somewhere. The next time you just go to a different place. Let's look at a primary example. Okay, basketball, all right? Everybody there sitting and complaining to the referee about a bad call, and they're just sitting and complaining. Nothing changes. It's just negativity. In fact, it wastes time, it wastes energy, and it shows you have a lack of emotional control. Take that complaint, harness it, and use that as the motivator to continue pushing forward. Now, why is being mentally strong even important? Why do you care about this? If you want to live a fulfilling life, if you want to live a successful life, if you want to live a life that's less stressful, more positivity, less anxiety, you have to be mentally strong. Because the way that you handle challenges will say everything about you. Developing strong mental fortitude is not only a critical component to being a man, but people depend on that. Your family, yourself, your loved ones depend on you having a strong mind to be the best version of yourself. Listen, you can have the most expensive car, the most expensive house, you can have all these things. But if you're complaining, if you are begging and being desperate all the time, if you're not taking ownership for the failures and your mistakes in life, people will see right through that. You will not be truly living a life that is purposeful and fulfilling. As always, take the tools you learned from this video, apply it into your life, and I'm rooting for you.